3, 2, 1, go. Hello! We are here and we are in Up Down Studios, and we have a special guest tonight that Eric, tell him who it is.
It is Goo Goo Dolls singer Johnny Rzeznik.
Rzeznik. This guy's been like a huge inspiration my whole life, and the fact that I get to interview him is insane. We're going on tour with him 2022, the summer of 2022. It's going to be dope. We're playing places like the Red Rocks. We're playing like arenas because these guys are massively huge, and I'm talking about their catalog, not their stomachs. They are amazing. I'm talking about their songwriting, not their head size. Like, my head is way too big. Did you know that I have an abnormally big head?
I didn't know that, but now that you say it, it doesn't surprise me.
Why? Why does it not surprise you? Have you
Because
always
every
looked at me
time
like a bobblehead?
No, every time I put on one of your hats, I have to
It's huge.
click it down a couple notches.
Freaking huge.
Click it down, you know?
Anyway, we're not talking about big heads right now, or Big Head Todd and the Monsters. We're talking about the Goo Goo Dolls. Johnny Rzeznik is on our show. Tonight is three handsome dudes in a tour bus full of hope.
That's right.
Because it's going to be a
'Cause
tour
it's
bus.
going to be a tour bus.
That's right. You know what, Eric? I think you're going to have to come on that tour.
I think I'll be there. It sounds like an awesome summer.
I think it's going to be a great summer. So with that being said, we've got I went ahead, I'm sorry, I pre-recorded this interview earlier because I wanted it to be perfect, and I would not go live and all of a sudden freak out if something happened. So what I'm going to do in honor of it, I'm going to play 2 cover songs by the Goo Goo Dolls. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Woo! What? Can I pull my ear out in here? What?
Now you can hear much better.
Yeah, you see how big my ear is on my big ass head? Oh God, it's so crazy. It's so big. Oh, his head's so big.
Yeah.
He had my own sized pillow for my noggin.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's Shalamonkey! She's like, that's not how you say my name.
Yeah, that's not it.
All right, here we go, guys. Even though the moments pass me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose got tossed along the way. And the letters that you never meant to send get lost and gone away. And now we're grown up orphans that never knew their name. We don't belong to no one, that's a shame. But you could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name. And I won't tell them your name. Scars are souvenirs you never lose. The past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Did you get to be a star? Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? You grew up way too fast, and now there's nothing to believe. The reruns have become our history. A tired song keeps playing on a tired radio, and I won't tell no one your name. And I won't tell them your name. And I won't tell them your name. I won't tell him your name. And even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose got tossed along the way. And letters that you never meant to send get lost and thrown away. And now we're grown-up orphans that never knew their names. We don't belong to no one, that's a shame. But you could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name. And I won't tell them your name. All right, that was good, dude. We got Johnny Rzeznik coming up here in exactly 5 minutes to the stage. That sounded like a strip club. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You ever been to a strip club, Eric?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I have. And it goes like this. And here comes Summer onto the stage. Yeah, Summer. Welcome. After she's been on leave for having a baby. Now she's back. Here we go.
Good for summer.
Someone told me I sound like Christian Slater when I speaks.
You speak?
When I speak.
Hey man, when I speak, I sound like lots of things.
Sorry. Back to the stage after maternity leave. It's Summer. I'm sorry. Could you whisper in my ear the things you want to feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own and wonder where you are? You live with all your faults. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. Why don't you slide? Ooh, slide. Don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall, and your mother disowned you. Don't suppose I'll ever know what it takes to be a man. Something I can't change, so I live around it. I wanna wake up where you are. I don't say anything at all. So why don't you slide? Ooh, slide. And I'll do anything you ever dream to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are. What you are is beautiful. No. Do you wanna get married and run away? I wanna wake up where you are. I wanna wake up where you are. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. There you go. There you go. Summer to the stage. All right, guys, check it out. Are y'all ready to see this? This is top-notch shit here. This is the legendary Johnny Rzeznik and little old me. I'm going to turn these people on TikTok around so you can see it. Let's see if we can see it. TikTok, you seeing it? TikTok, TikTok, you don't stop. And then I'm going to turn you guys around and you can see it also. You guys ready? All right, guys. And here we go. Go for it. Hello?
Hello. Here we go.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you? I'm just trying to make it bigger.
Dude, this is insane. First of all, that I actually have you on the line and I'm talking to you. This is if I may say, Eric is my assistant. He's working on all this. If I may say, this is fucking incredible, Eric. Right? Yeah, this is fucking unbelievable.
Thanks. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say that welcome to our Tuesday night show, Mr. Johnny. One of Earth's greatest songwriters, poets, and romantics is my true and honest belief. You have a way with words, and that ever since I was a child and I was growing up, that you are up there with the Peter Gabriels, you are up there with the Bruce Springsteens. You have a way with words that just put other people to shame. Is all I'm saying. I'm trying to say it. You're brilliant, and I think that it's amazing that we were asked to go on tour with you, and I'm just blown away.
I think that's gonna be awesome, man. I think that's gonna be awesome. Well, you know, slouch yourself there, pal. I mean, I was looking through your guys' bio, and I was like, wow, man. What was it? 16 top 40?
Yeah. Whatever. All I can't wait for, and then I'll get to the heavy hitting questions here. I'd like to do a Tuesday night show about, positivity, about songwriting, about lyrics, and you've always been one of my favorite songwriters. So the fact that I get to stand side stage and watch you at fucking Red Rocks is going to be so sick. Oh, it's going to be so sick. It's going to be crazy. My wife is like, well, can we go on that tour? And I'm like, I don't know. It might just be a guy's trip.
Yeah, all guys.
Yeah, all guys trip.
Until all the kids show up and everything.
Yeah, exactly. But I wanted to thank you for being on the show. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
no, I'm happy to be here.
But I appreciate who you are. And I'm just going to shut up with the compliments. God, you are one of the best lyricists of our time, and I like to touch on that. So I'm just going to dive right in, if that's okay.
Sure.
I like to do a part where I talk about lyrics for a little bit, and how you songwrite and stuff like that. But then I go to I'll just shut up. There's a song, of course, that my thing just went from left to right. I couldn't hear it. Anyway, can you still hear me?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. There's a song on your Magnetic in 2013. Slow It Down.
Yeah.
That is melody. I'm a melody man, a top line guy, right? And what is up with that melody? And you say one of the most beautiful lines in it. I loved a girl who said that I could change the world if I was only brave enough to live the life in front of me. What the fuck? That's like devastatingly brilliant. That should be like a motto for life. And when I heard it in this song, I was like, so I had to bring
a few more of those. I need a few more of those.
Those are those lines. I've got a bunch of them in here, and I don't know how many I'm going to get to today, but the ones that just kill you when you hear it, because I've been in that situation where you've been in with someone and they believe in you more than you believe in yourself, you know, and you have to pay homage to them. If you don't mind me asking, and you can tell me to fuck off if you want, but where were you when you wrote Slow It Down? Personally.
I was sitting in a recording studio on 7th Avenue and 48th Street, New York, which was Quad. I guess that's where I don't know, some famous rapper got shot there. So cool.
Tupac?
Tupac got shot in that hallway. Yeah, that's just a point of reference where I was, but not that day, but that was the place. Everybody knows that place from that thing, that incident, and you know, I was just trying to. I was just like free singing. I don't know if you do this because I'm really interested in your process as well. Like I'll come up with a melody and I'll just be like da 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 da, you know, and then one word will just like pop out sometimes, and then like rarely do I like say, hey, I'm gonna write a song about this, and then sit down and do it. I don't know how to do that. Like sometimes I'm trying to like scrape my subconscious or, you know, something like that, looking for a phrase that I can build on. And, you know, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can't, you know.
It's brilliant though. So you do the word game. Eric and I do the word game. It's like where we have this tremendous melody. And then I'll be like, parking lot. There's a parking lot. Well, I keep saying parking lot, so parking lot's definitely going to go in there.
Yeah, right.
From there, Well, I thought that, and I can see that possibly like most of your lyrics probably come from unconsciously stuff that's happened or stuff that's happened in your life, but like that's a strong. You know, I loved a girl who said that I could change the world if I was only brave enough to live the life in front of me. Like that hit me because I've known so many people in my life who believe in me, but I just always am self-sabotaging. So that's the first one. Okay, you wrote that one in New York. Brilliant. Was it about anybody specific? You don't have to say it was.
Yeah, I know. I was just sort of I was just sort of thinking about a girl that I knew a long time ago.
There you go. That's good. That's good. You don't have to say their name because I'm the same way.
She literally said to me, you know, if you're gonna do this life, you know, whatever I'm doing, you know, playing music and doing this whole thing, she goes, you know, she literally said to me, you know, you better be brave because it's the scariest thing in the world is to speak your own truth.
Yeah.
You know. And then put it out in public. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that their baby is ugly.
Yeah. It's so true. Right?
There's some ugly babies out there.
We're gonna have to. That's like the name of this whole freaking episode.
That's right.
Nobody wants to hear their babies are fucking ugly. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna jump to the next one. Over and Over. That song on Boxes 2006.
Okay. The
melody once again, the melody is freaking crazy, man. The melody's freaking crazy. I wish I would have written it. Half of me hates you and the other half of me wants to tell you congratulations. You know what I'm saying though, when you hear like Roy Orbison's Crying, or when you hear like fucking something from like Radiohead and you're just like, really? How the hell did you do that? It's so simple. But you said something that says you said it's hard to be yourself when everyone around you is changing, and that, which is just, but then you say, shaking like it's cold and no one is there to take your hand. I will give you mine and shiver till you're warm again.
Yeah.
Like it's brilliant the way you're so selfless in those words, and so vulnerable when it says it's hard to be yourself when everyone around you's changed. That hit me. Oh my God. It's so hard to be yourself, especially as an artist, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, you and I both live in that world where it's like, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I walk on stage, I'm like, yo, man, this may be the last chance you ever get to play.
Yes. Yeah. Or when
You
you
know?
write a song and you go, I better put this out because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
You know, I'm so
Exactly.
that way.
Yeah, I get really freaked out. And honest to God, every night that I got to go on stage, I'm like, thank God I still get to do this because I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been at it for what, like
25
25 years?
years. Yeah.
25 years. Think about that.
Yeah.
Man, that's
It's crazy.
incredible that we've been able to do that,
It is. And I don't take it for granted one moment, and
Yeah.
a, a lot of it came from, I mean, I stopped drinking like 9 years ago, stopped drinking and drugging. And I really got to
Congratulations.
see how grateful I was for everything. Cause I was a disaster, you know?
Me too.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And I know that you are very protective of that area in your life too. And what's crazy is that when you really live in gratitude and when you live in the one moment at a time as an artist, you start to see the actual hummingbirds in front of you or the butterflies or the
Yeah.
rain and smell the rain and the beautiful things that make you a romantic, Mr. Johnny Rzeznik. I think
Yeah.
you're probably one of the most romantic people in the world. Um,
Oh no, my wife doesn't think so lately.
oh my gosh.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I love you. You notice how he says that when I say something about my wife too. Afterwards, I'm like, I'm just kidding. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Swear. I swear.
Can we edit that out? Okay. We're gonna go on with this. Something, and this is just mainly. Did you ever watch SNL, Saturday Night Live, when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, yeah.
Sometimes when I'm okay, there was a guy, Chris Farley, and he did this thing with like Paul McCartney, and like he would be like, "You remember when you wrote?" And then Paul McCartney would be like, "Yeah," and he'd go, "Oh my god, that was awesome." And that was a whole skit. He never asked a guy a question. I kind of feel that way with Johnny right now. Where I'm like, "You remember that day when you said you're gonna let it slide?" Yeah. Oh, it was fucking awesome. No. Okay, here we go. If I could give you all the things you've been denied, would it change you? Would you feel alive? But all that's left now are these words that I've been trying to say to you now, and together we'll get by somehow. I think those are I mean, maybe it's just because I go through that with my wife and go through
Mhm.
that with people in my life. I think those are some of the most profound lyrics that I've heard from you. But I think those are beautiful. A song called Hey Ya.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, wow, that's an old one. Holy shit.
That's an old one.
Yeah,
You wrote that one with Tim Palmer. I've worked with Tim Palmer a
yeah,
bunch of times. He's a really good dude. And I remember when he told me that he worked with you, and I was just like, oh my God. But I never realized that was one of the songs that you guys had written together. And
yeah.
that song cuts. It cuts. And I'm going to tell you something right now, and I'm going to make it awkward. Okay.
Tim
Sorry.
Palmer there. I owe
Okay.
him an
Check it out.
apology.
Check it out. No, this is crazy. I've got my iPhone right here. This is what, okay. Can you see it? This is my leg, right? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I got to turn down the thing. This is my leg. And on my leg, hold on. You shut up, Eric. Eric's over there going, where the fuck are you going with this? Okay, here we go. Can you see that? Okay, there's chills. You see those chills?
Oh
Those
yeah.
chills? Okay, those are chills because I was listening to your shit in the car. Those are your fucking songs that do that shit. That's not one song. Look at this. That's not one. That's. Wait. Hold on. This is one song. There's two songs. There's three songs. There's fucking four songs.
This is gonna be a
Sorry.
great tour. This is gonna be
Sorry,
a great
dude. That's my leg, my left leg driving, and I am taking a picture as I'm driving because I knew I had a fucking interview with you at some point in the next month. And every time I listen to songs like Hey Ya or Motherfucking Boxes or Slow It Down or Naked or Slide, that shit happens to my left leg. So I don't know about you, but you give me fucking chills. Now we're moving on.
Okay.
Now I just want to say a couple more that have changed my life. Yeah, I'm hiding in the fallout. Now I'm wasted. They don't need me, don't want me, don't hear a word I say. Brilliant. Guitar solo in that song, brilliant. Okay, I don't even have a question with that shit. Um, I don't. This is just my chance before we go on tour to do the shit, to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go ahead and go to some of the real questions here. What, as Johnny Rzeznik, one of the guys who's written some of the most profound songs of my whole time, what do you protect yourself from to keep you in that tremendous artist state that you are? What out there could take you out of it? Do you understand the question?
Like, what could take me out of it?
Like what do you protect yourself from? Like I protect myself from like negative people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I protect myself from just shit heels. I mean, we're in the music business. Every day we're confronted, I don't know, by negativity. You know, there's so much negative energy that can surround what we're doing that you're right. You have to protect yourself from negative people. I mean, I also protect myself, you know, from booze and certain chemicals and, you know, because those things turn me back. That shit was about to drag me under. And, you know, and I thought when I gave it up that I wouldn't be able to reach this point in my head and in my heart. But you know, that's shit you're born with. That's you know, the stuff where the good songs come from. I mean, it's like that's primitive. That's primitive stuff from when you grow up, you know? And you know, and I protect myself from the bad bullshit from social media. I protect myself from social media. I don't go anywhere near it because you know, people they want to. It's so easy to sit there and shit talk someone who actually took the initiative to go out and was brave enough to say what the hell was in their head. You know,
wow.
You know, those kind of things. I mean, like you're saying, most importantly is, you know, negative people, because they're everywhere and they're always trying. I mean, I thought I was nuts at one point with, like, because of a couple of people. It's just a couple of people who really did not wish me well, you know. And you know, when we finally got a little bit of success. And there are people who really are gonna try to fuck with you when you do okay. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it. You know, I mean, you know, and you really gotta stay away from that. And like you gotta. Somebody said this to me. It was so. A therapist. She said to me, and it's sort of that's when I kind of wrapped up my therapy with her. She said two things to me. She said, always go where the love is. You know, stay away. What basically is like, stay away from. I love that. She said, go where the love is, John. You know, not people kissing your ass because you're the cool guy in Blue October, and you know, and
no.
You know what I mean?
We know the difference. We know the difference by now.
Yeah, right. I mean, by now, you and I have been in the game so long. It's like, you know, when someone's up your ass and it's disingenuous, and then the people that really care about you, and you know, the majority of those people are people. It's so funny because a friend of mine was just, we were texting back and forth, and he goes, you know, it was easier when I was a loser because at least I knew who my friends were, you know. I was like, dude, I'm like, very harsh, but it's true.
That's so true.
You know?
Wow.
Well, the second thing she said.
Yeah. What's this? You said the first thing that she said. Was there a second thing she said too?
Oh yeah. Well, she said, go where the love is, and then she said, just forgive everybody that's treated you like shit.
Dude.
And which is such a big point, because I know that, you know, you are in a very similar situation that I am, albeit longer. You've been at it longer than I have, and you know,
doesn't matter.
Forgiveness. No, it's a day at a time, and being able to forgive people who tried to crush your soul, you know, and asking forgiveness for, and then receiving forgiveness. It was hard. It was easy to ask people for forgiveness, and to ask them what I could do to make things right in their lives,
Right.
to repair the damage that I may have done to them. But to actually receive the forgiveness was really hard for me, because I was like, fuck me, I still hate me for doing that.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It was harder for me to forgive myself than it was for other people to forgive me.
Jeez, man, that is, yeah, it's right there with me. I mean, I've been 9 years and I've been slowly trying to make amends my whole life. It seems like, because I just was born after I got sober. Who I was before I got sober was this lost, guy who was just sad all the time. So I'm only 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I'm only 9 years old. And so just you saying that is so true, man. I remember some people going, hey, I'm never going to forgive you. And I'm like, that was easier to accept.
Right.
It was easier to accept, because I'm like, all right, cool. I accept. All right, straight. We're good.
All right. Gotta delete that number out of my phone.
I don't have to worry about that asshole anymore. But the ones that said yes, yes, I was like.
But then it becomes a responsibility, and it becomes part of what you have to maintain in order to maintain your sobriety or whatever. It's
the way I see it is like, I went down the barrel so hard that like I had to see it as somebody said to me once, because I felt such guilt and such shame for the things I had done to people. And I was in my first meeting, right, in rehab, and I was whining, I feel so guilty. Oh God, I can't believe I cheated. I can't believe I did this. Oh my God. I feel so shameful. And this 98-year-old man said, shut the fuck up. And I said, what? Like, I'm the lead singer. Nobody talks to me that way. And he goes, shut the fuck up. And he goes, do you understand that shame and guilt is just another form of you being selfish? You're just thinking about yourself. And I went, he goes, you're either going to walk the walk or shut the fuck up. And I was like, from that moment, he goes, just do the next right thing. And then he said, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Right. And that has saved my ass so many times when I've been in a situation where somebody wants to sell me meth or somebody wants to give me drugs. And I go, do the next right thing. No, sir. No, I think I'll go to bed now at the hotel. That's where my room is. I see you later. I'll pray. Okay, now. I fucking get awkward, but I know that go to the hotel is the right word.
I tell you, man, meth and shit, like, that's a whole different.
Oh yeah.
But they tried to protect me a lot. Everyone tried to protect me from alcohol, for a long time. And I'm like, it doesn't work.
How do you protect somebody from alcohol if they want to drink?
I don't know. They hired the sober tour manager and the sober buddy, and tried to get as many sober guys on the crew and all that, which is great. And I was grateful for it. But the fact is, it's like, I'm around people who are social beings, and I love being social. And I finally was able, through, whatever, the universe or whatever, get to a point where that obsession was lifted. But it comes back. Like, Robbie and I were having a conversation a few months back, and I said, he said to me, if I live to be 75, I think I'm going to start drinking a little wine again, because he's. And then I went, you know what? I might do that too. And then I started thinking, what am I going to drink? Wait a minute. I better get it now so it's perfect then. And
oh my God, you're so like me.
It's 25 years away. It's 25 years away and 146 days and 3 hours. And then I'm like, you can't drink.
Dude.
I just started thinking about it all the time. One day closer, I'm going to be in the chair. And, like that story in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Sat down in the chair and retired, and I'm dead in 3 weeks.
Oh, my God. That is so crazy, because I used to be the same way. I would look at some of my guys, because half the guys in the bus are now sober. And I look at them and I go, man, when I'm 85 and I have a beach house, I'm going to be smoking weed, sitting back, doing absolutely nothing, drinking Cabernet and Fuck it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of Cabernet am I gonna? And then I was just like,
Right.
why?
The
Why?
detail.
Because when you smoked weed, you got fat. And when you're fat, you don't want to go on stage because you ate everything. And then you
Right.
look like a big fat dude on stage. Why are you going to do that? You're
Right.
bullshit, So, but it's a crazy disease because I started thinking, well, maybe I could drink and do drugs if my mom and dad died. And then they
Mhm.
they wouldn't see me. Or if my wife or kids, if something happened to them, maybe I could start drinking and doing. And I'm like, what kind of thinking is that? Like, what? That's that disease that's literally doing push-ups outside. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, what? That's insane, man.
That's amazing.
Anyway,
but you know what, man? Those are the kind of, we're not wired like normal people. And it's not about being able to be sober or being someone who's got a problem with that. We're not wired as, because, and I've listened to a million of your songs, and lyrically it's the same thing with you. You hit on some pretty intense subject matter, and it's because you're wired that way.
Right.
And sometimes
who I am.
wiring gets confused. And sometimes when you're able to feel some of the things that you have felt and exposed to the world, it's scary, dude. It's frightening. It's frightening, and it's like, sometimes the only friend I had was the bottle or whatever.
Right.
But I think being an artist the way you are, the wires get crossed, and sometimes some people that I have known personally, that sensitivity. I don't mean, oh, I'm so sensitive, but that sensitivity and that ability to look at things from a different perspective and put it into words. Some of those people didn't make it because life fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And
that's so true. Everything you're saying right now is so true. How much of your sanity is held up by your music? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. If I couldn't, you know what? When I really think about it, I'm so blessed because I can say to my wife, I'm bored, and then she's like, "Go play your guitar." I'm like, "Whoa, yeah, I can go play a guitar anytime I'm bored. I got something I can sit down and do well."
Yeah. You do it very well, by the way. You do it very well, by the way.
Thank you. So do you, man. It's the
whatever.
Not but it's just.
Oh my God.
It's just, you guys have such a cool thing going. I love your voice, dude. I'm not trying to be, but I love your voice, man, because it's got it's got that thing, man. It's real. That's real. It doesn't strike me as an affectation.
Right.
Like, it's like, you're going out there and you're being real. And it's like, that's what we need. There's not enough of it.
Well, I grew up on like Peter Gabriel. He was my like the guy. Peter Gabriel and the Smiths and the Cure.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was just like everything. The weird. Anyway, I have a bunch of crazy questions that I want to get to you, and I already can tell you that I'm gonna have so much fun on tour with you. It's gonna be amazing, and I commend you, your sobriety. I commend everything you've gone through. And just how, in my mind, you are a legend to the music industry, and I think that you're amazing. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to start with the questions. You still there? Oh no! Did our thing go off? I'm not sure. First of all, you're a fucking genius. And I cannot wait to be on the road with you. It's going to be fucking awesome. But this is where the rubber hits the road. Is that what it's called? Here we go. These are favorite color.
Wow. Green or purple?
Mine's green. What the fuck? Look at this. Okay, here we go. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, Snickers bar.
Oh, this motherfucker pulled Snickers bar out. Okay, here we go. Okay, favorite vacation place you ever went to?
You know what? The Smithsonian. I went to Washington, D.C., and I got to go to some of the museums at the Smithsonian, and I loved it.
What?
I'm a dork. I'm a total dork.
Hey, bro. Hey, you don't need to make excuses. Okay, favorite place you've ever played?
Uh, Favorite place I have ever played? Wow. Probably at the War Memorial Auditorium in Buffalo, New York, because that's where we came up
Wow.
playing in these crappy, shitty little clubs, and then we got to play at the 15,000 seat place, and it was epic.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's a dream. That's a dream.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
good,
and I would talk to you about each one of these, but I only have 20 minutes left, so I'm going to go. These are very important.
good man.
One place you haven't been but want to go before you die.
Dubai.
Ooh.
Have you been there?
Okay. Never.
No.
My favorite place is Prague. Love
Oh,
Prague.
so awesome.
So romantic. Don't eat the hot chocolate there though. If you, it's just melted Hershey's, and it's just so thick, and it will give you the worst anxiety attack you've ever had. It's so good, but you drink it like regular hot chocolate. It's just a bunch of melted fucking chocolate, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I gotta go. I had to go lay down on the tour bus, like, oh, I think I'm having a reaction. Okay, here we go.
Anybody like he's back at it?
He's back at the. Oh, he's back on speed. Look at him. No, I swear. Drug test me. They just find large amounts of chocolate in my piss. Okay, that did not sound good. Here we go. If you were dying tomorrow on death row tomorrow, and you had to have a food, you had an appetizer, a dinner, and a dessert. What would it be?
Okay, it would be. Let's see. I would get the spicy tuna rolls from Katsuya in LA for my appetizer, right?
Okay.
Then,
Yes, so good. So
then
good.
I would go to Hattie B's for fried chicken,
What the
right?
fuck?
And then the third, and then what's the other one? There's my main. There's
That's
my
a dessert.
dessert. A deep dish apple pie from Sweet Lady Jane's in Los Angeles.
Oh my God, he's got it down.
Well because I was planning to die in jail. So
That's true. It's true. It's true. It's so true. Why didn't I make my list when I was like that? Okay, here we go. Favorite band?
of all time, wow. I gotta say probably the Clash, the
Woo!
Replacement.
Motherfucker
Nail
said
it
the
down.
Clash.
Because I'm like you. I loved Peter Gabriel as a kid.
Yeah.
I love the Smiths. I still love Morrissey. I think he's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Um,
brilliant.
you know what? And I just what Morrissey. No matter what he sings, there's something about the way he bobs and weaves through a
Yeah.
song that's
It's so good.
hot, man.
He's like a lyrical snake, you know? He's just like,
Yeah, yeah. It's
okay,
amazing how he navigates that.
favorite band you ever toured with?
Favorite band I ever toured with.
Like the one you got along with the most?
Oh God, I mean, I always try to get along with everybody as much as possible. I think the bands that we get along best with, I mean, Matchbox 20, those guys are all great. We had a really good time with those guys. We had a great time.
Dude,
Gosh, man.
I wish I was their guitar tech on that one.
Oh,
Matchbox
really?
20 and Goo Goo Dolls. I would have been the guitar tech.
It
Oh,
was
fucking A!
it was a
Oh,
fun tour. It was a
I'd be
fun
side
tour.
stage just like,
No,
yeah!
Rob and all those guys are really great.
Oh my God.
Collective Soul, those guys were amazingly good.
Wow.
Great
Okay.
band. I mean,
Wow.
it's all about the hang too.
Yeah.
Train, those guys were awesome to us.
Dude,
Uh,
that's so cool.
you know what?
Well,
The key is when you're opening for somebody and they treat you well. Like
Yeah.
when we opened for the Stones, I've never been treated so well in my life. When we opened for Bon Jovi, all the big guys, they're so cool. It's like they don't worry. They're like
Yeah.
this. Once I get off the stage and they get on, I mean, it's an interesting thing because it's sort of like I feel like okay, I'm out with these guys. This is their house, and
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to be invited in. So I'm very respectful of everybody's.
Totally. Totally.
You know, and what am I gonna do that like Mick Jagger is gonna be like, oh fuck, I better play a lot harder tonight, man. You know, it's like people have
that Johnny Rzeznik is one asshole. He should have put on a show tonight. Hey.
Yeah, it's like those people have forgotten me before I've left the stage. You know?
That's so good. I love that. What's Mick gonna say? Hey, I can't go on tonight. Johnny really put it out there.
Yeah, anxiety, hold the doors. You know.
That's so good. Okay, here we go. Do you like writing with other people?
I do. I do like writing with other people, but I prefer to write with a real artist rather than a professional songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like going into a room cold. You know, like it's basically I like getting together with a couple of buddies or a buddy or a musical friend and like sitting down with guitars or a piano and just going for it. You know, I love that more than like, hey, this guy wants to write with you. You know, he's had a lot of hits and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I prefer that. I have learned an incredible amount from professional songwriters, but I prefer to keep it like in the garage. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Okay, so now for the next half of that question is, would you like to write with me someday?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, I'll wash your car in your garage. How about that? I'll wash the fucking car, man.
No, any day you want. Any day you want.
Woo! Oh my God. Okay.
Really, there's so few really great two-guy sort of duet type songs, you know, these days.
There really is, and I would love to do that. Here's some more. Here we go. Okay, one thing you love about I'm not going to do that one. That's stupid. What's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy? I'm gonna have to say, the Snickers bar. I know I should like something more gourmet.
Snickers is dope.
It totally is
like OG.
It's like, what's after that? What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
The top? What are you gonna do,
bro?
You know?
Nothing, bro. You don't have to explain your sick Snicker addiction to us. Get this man a fucking case of Snickers, asshole. Okay, what's your favorite chips?
My favorite chips, they're called Simply Lay's. And they're like organic, just non-GMO chips. Really good. I don't know why they don't make all of them that way. And there's it's like a local kind of regional thing called Utz chips, UTZ, and their slogan is "It's Utz against them," which is a very
I love it. Let's get some Utz for the studio, Eric. Yeah. Let's get some.
Just remember, it's Utz against them.
Okay. Okay. Favorite movie?
Wow. I'm gonna say there's a movie called The Last Hurrah, starring Spencer Tracy, and it's about this guy running his last election, and he gets beaten, and just the inner workings. I think it's supposed to be Boston in like the 50s or 40s, and it's a really intense movie. It's a beautiful movie, man. One of John.
It's one of John Hughes. It's one of John Hughes.
John Huston's lesser known film.
Okay. Stop yelling at me. Okay, here we go. The next one is favorite cartoon as a kid.
Oh God, Flintstones.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so now this is the Spitfire section, and then we'll be done, and I'll let you go back on to having a beautiful day. Are you ready?
Yeah.
REM or 10,000 Maniacs?
REM.
Yes. Beatles or the Stones?
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I'm a devil.
Okay, if I had to, someone puts a gun in my head, which one? Tell me, motherfucker. I'm going to go Beatles.
Okay. What? Oh, I thought it would be the Stones, but okay.
Put the gun on this side of my head.
I got a gun. There's a gun to your head. Okay, Led Zeppelin or Pink.
I can't shoot.
Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd?
Oh, Zeppelin.
Okay. Radiohead or Coldplay?
Radiohead.
Woo! I love you. Mazzy Star or Sinead O'Connor?
Oh, wow. Oh, Mazzy Star, man. You're going deep.
Yeah, baby.
I was very into Mazzy Star, but I loved Sinead O'Connor.
I
But
wanted to
so
marry Sinead O'Connor as a kid. I wanted to marry Sinead. I wanted to kiss her bald head every night.
yeah,
This one's very important. This next one, Peter Gabriel or God? Peter Gabriel. No, I'm joking. Peter Gabriel
Thank
or
you.
David Bowie? David Bowie or Peter Gabriel?
I gotta go with Gabriel. I'm sorry.
Woo! I love it. Midnight Oil,
Down.
Midnight Oil or James?
Wow, I like Midnight Oil because that dude was.
He's such a good singer. He's such a good
great
performer
singer,
too.
and he's so smart. I love Yeah, yeah, a little crazy,
Ugh.
but
He's great, dude. Okay, Kanye
but-
West or Jay-Z? Both geniuses.
yeah. Are we just strictly music?
No,
No, just the whole package.
a whole package. It's Kanye, isn't it?
It's Jay Z for me. I'm sorry. It's
Okay. It's okay. I'm just going to argue that most of Jay-Z's good songs were produced and written by Kanye, but that doesn't have to change your answer.
All right, you know what? Listen, when we meet up, you got to take music. I don't really know that much about hip hop.
Okay. I'm a hip hop weirdo. Okay, so the Smiths or the Cure?
I got to say The Cure,
Okay, that's fine. I love both of them. Motley Crue or Poison?
Motley Crue.
Oh, fuck yes. Perfect Circle or Tool?
Wow, come on, Tool.
Yo, oh my God.
mean,
Smashing Pumpkins or Smashing Pumpkins or Marilyn Manson?
Smashing Pumpkins, no doubt.
Taylor Swift or The Weeknd?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I love Taylor. George Michael or Michael Jackson?
Oh, come on, man.
Dude, that's so good, right? You hate me, don't you?
People are amazing. Love George Michael. I
Mine
love George
too, baby. I love George.
I got to say Michael Jackson, irrespective of anything.
Okay, I get it. Okay, the last one is Bruce Springsteen or Bob Dylan?
Well, without Bob Dylan, there would have been no Bruce Springsteen, so I got to go Dylan.
All right, buddy. That's brilliant. And then the last, what's your favorite cologne?
Soap.
Soap. Okay. What is this? Okay, I think, what excites you today?
What excites me?
Yeah.
People
What makes you get out of bed?
What makes me get out of bed? My daughter makes me get out of bed. I'm never bored with her. She's 4.5 years old. She's the most interesting. I'm never bored.
Congratulations.
I am. You got kids?
I got 3 that I know of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
I just got one, but changed everything, obviously. Yeah, I mean I get up every morning for my family, you know?
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, man, I can't thank you enough for opening up about recovery, about music, about lyrics, and I know you've answered some of the questions from other people around the years, but just having you on the show, I had to ask you some of the same questions because you're such a legend in my mind.
Oh, good, man. Thank you. That's really
I
good.
cannot wait to share the stage with you. I'm honored. I will treat it with so much respect. And
We got to do a number together. We got to do a song together.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry.
Come on. Let's take it up, man. Let's go deep. You know?
Woo! Okay, anything. I'll be there for you. Hey, you go have a beautiful day, and I'm always here if you need me. I'll text your manager my number, so if you ever want to get a hold of me personally, you can.
Yeah.
And you just have a beautiful day and stay good, all right?
All right, you too, brother. Thank you.
All right,
Thanks
take
so much,
care,
John.
Mr. Johnny Rzeznik. Woo! Have a great one.
Thank you.
Woo! Did
Wow.
everybody see that?
Wow.
Everybody see that? I did. That was Justin talking way too freaking much. Jesus, man. Can we have like a guy that comes in and like hits me in the freaking face when I talk too much? Like what the H, Eric?
So I thought I found a few interesting things about y'all's conversation.
What?
One of them in particular, it was really cool to me to hear about not being able to forgive yourself as easily as other people are able to forgive you. Whenever Johnny said like, man, I still hate myself for what I did.
Right.
And moving on from that's got to be tough.
Well, I think it's just really cool to hear that from another person that's in the music business, because everybody is so lack of vulnerability today in art is like a plague, really. The art that used to come out, and I'm not saying nothing is good, because there's some great stuff, but you have to really dig for it. Vulnerability is a very hard thing to come by. So when I was talking his head off, dude, I'm such a tool, man. When I was talking his head off, I noticed that when I would let him talk, he was really, really, really open and very vulnerable about his feelings with sobriety and about his insecurities with it. And I thought that was really cool, and I have to commend him. And I just say it was all around success. Plus, he's a really handsome dude, man.
Yeah. And also, I got to say about the Snickers bar, I totally get it. It's like, you got the chocolate. Bing. That's a whole candy bar for some people, just like chocolate.
It's true.
You've got
true.
the nugget. Okay, chocolate and nugget. Milky Way.
Ooh, it's a Milky Way
or with
Three
the caramel.
Musketeers,
Yeah, Three Musketeers. And then the Milky Ways with the caramel. But then you add in the peanuts?
What? What?
We
You know
need
what that
some
makes
vegan
me feel
Snickers
like? You
now.
know what that makes me feel like? You know how excited that makes me feel?
Tell me.
As when the guy at the Pink Pussycat said, "And welcome back, summer after maternity leave."
That's great. That's great. Well, this has been an awesome experience. It was really cool to see you guys get to chat. So thank you for that. Thank you for putting that together. And I want to say special shout out to Swin.
Swinny! What's up, Swinford? We miss you. I don't know where you are, if you're in Florida or if you're in Texas, but we miss you and we love you. I can't wait to get back out on the road for you, baby. And we're just over here every day writing songs. We finished one today. Pretty brutal one. It's good. It's going to be good. I think it might be a single. And I'm trying to think. We're going to be going on tour in September.
Yeah,
Go get your tickets now.
56 days from today.
56 days from today.
56.
I have
Mark it. Count
I
them
have
down.
56 more days.
That's like
I'm going
not
to go
that
take a
bad.
nap for 56 days.
56 days. That's the weight mate right there. The
come
Cinco
on.
weight mate.
The weight mate, dude. And to the stage after maternity leave, Eric.
Oh boy.
All right, guys. We love y'all. I hope you have a beautiful night. God bless. Thank you, Johnny, for your time. And we'll see you guys on the road. See y'all later.